Good evening, folks out there. I'm your newest producer, Garthox Hearthbringer. And I'm here to present to you today a new show from a corner of the Avalon Knights Academy universe we've yet to quite visit. So, please welcome me and our newest cast for UnKnightly Partners. Puck, take it away.
I want to point out that we didn't coordinate that, but it was perfect.
I came up with this about 30 seconds before we started tonight.
So our mental link is functioning correctly. Excellent.
We are fully drift compatible.
This is perfect. I was worried, but it's a relief to know that this is operational. Hello, everyone. I am your benevolent dungeon master, Puck, and I am here today on this most bizarrest of days in which we do not normally stream to present to you a special mini-series from the world of the Avalon Knights Academy, of the Mercs of Mischief, of Too Many Warlocks, and that evil one-shot we did. We are going to do a fun little adventure here with my friends, these players, which I will now introduce to you in no particular order. For the first time ever, the ever-changing, ever-sprouting, ever-growing Guwu, the Druid Changeling, played by our very own Skylar. Excellent. Thank you, Guwu. Followed by, you may know him as a grave digger, but this one is Aasimar. Anyways, playing the Aasimar Bard, we have...
I apologize. I think there was some autocorrect issues as I was making the overlays there. We'll get on.
It's okay. Our Aasimar Bard, Nico, played by Lusnax Samuel, our good friend, also from the Deadlands campaign. Also joining us, you may know her as the girl whose backstory ties up with everyone else's, as Ellie in the Deadlands campaign. But today, she is here to play Luna, the half-elf fighter. Hannah is here joining us today as well. And last but not least, don't you know who she is? Our very own Lilith Singer. Melissa is here, DipperDog Media is here playing Willow, the Drow Sorceress, with a penchant for cooking, who I just enjoy so much.
It's good to be back.
Oh, so good. So good. Now then, heroes. And you are heroes. You have gathered together and formed your own adventuring organization. And you have found yourself down in the northernmost sections of Faerun, in an area known as the Shining Plains, the Shining Fields. And you have found yourself in a somewhat militant town, but you've made a name for yourselves there. The group had formed up with young Luna and Willow and Nico getting together and joining a mercenary band who had been sent out into the drowning forest to investigate activity by lizard men that a local lord was concerned about. Unfortunately, the entirety of the mercenary crew did not survive. However, the folks you see before you were victorious. And beyond that, they discovered a young changeling whose ever-changing form took the shape of various bizarre and unusual mushrooms, the likes of which the team had never seen. And this changeling was being held captive, but seemed very friendly. And upon learning a little more about him, they discovered his name was Guwu. And they thought that was hilarious. So they decided to bring him on board. No, you can think of that what you will. So they decided to bring him on board and take little Guwu with them on their adventures. He appeared to be a skilled druid. Now you find yourselves in the city of Ormath. The local militant lord, known as Quen, has given you a bit of praise for being the only adventurers, the only mercenaries to return from this excursion, victorious against the lizard people. And with that notoriety, there comes a kind of influx of people expecting to hire this infamous crew, of which I will allow you guys to name yourselves. What do you guys think would be a good adventuring name for your crew?
Skillet.
Skillet?
That's one. Who else wants to pitch in?
I'm just happy to be here.
What was your suggestion?
The iron skillet.
A skillet.
Ah, yes.
The skillet.
What, that just me?
I mean, works for me as long as it doesn't scare our mushroom friend.
I don't think so. Does that scare you at all, little Guwu?
What's a skillet?
I think it lacks a little flair, but honestly, why not?
All right. So the team known as Skillet.
No relation to the band.
the team. It's like, and truthfully, Skillet, a traveling bard, plays very unusual music. A lot of thaumaturgy, a lot of weird noises. He fought you for the copyright, but it's okay. You guys got it. You secured it.
I'm just checking.
And you made an enemy of Skillet forever.
Battle of the Bands.
Yeah, Battle of the Bands, and it will be remembered. But you have found a simple inn where you've been allowed to, set up operations for yourselves, and this has been provided thanks to Mr. Lord Quen of Ormath in exchange for your services. So your food and drink is available for you, and you're allowed the room for. He gave you 2 weeks worth, of which you guys are nearing the end. In this time, you've had some time to get to know each other. And it is during one of these mornings of leisure, as you gather up in your inn, that a young man comes to see you. He says, are you guys Skillet?
Yes, sir, we are.
Yes, we are. That would be us.
Oh, good.
Are you talking about the band or the cook?
The band of fearless adventurers who contains a cook, of which I hear some good things.
Oh yeah, I just had to make sure. Yeah, no, that's all. Yeah.
I would, if it's possible, I would like to hire you.
Oh, on what?
Well, and he's a young man. He's well dressed. You would almost think he was a scribe or a squire or something for some young noble. And he seems to be at least 16, 17 years old. He's still a teenager. And he kind of sits down. He's a bit nervous. You can tell he's had an easy life. This is a boy of soft hands, wet behind the ears, as they say. And he looks at you. He says, "It's not for me. It's my uncle. I suppose I should introduce myself. My name is Dyson."
Dyson?
Yes. Dyson Walton.
Dyson Walton. Pleasure.
Yes.
I am Nico. At your service.
Nice to meet you, Nico. And you're friends?
I'm
yes.
Luna. Pleasure.
Nice to meet you, Luna.
Hello, I'm Willow.
I
curtsy. Good to meet you.
It's good to meet you, Willow. I've never been this close to a drow.
Oh, well, you know what they say, if you get too close to a drow, gonna eat you.
He's not sure if you're kidding, so he likes some nervous laughter.
It's okay, I kid.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And who's this?
I'm hiding behind Willow, like I'm tucked behind, because I knew a few drow in my time, so I'm just like back there just poking around.
Oh, this right here? This is Guwu.
Mm-hmm.
He's a little shy.
Yeah, I get that. And Guwu, when you feel shy like this, you start to take on like little mushroom sprouts all over, and it's the kind that have like the folded up caps, and they all just tighten up like you're hiding under them.
Willow squeals in excitement, like, "Ah!" and hugs Guwu. I love this little one. Ah!
I'm sure spores come off.
I look at him and I just sit up.
It's okay.
Lucky little bastard gets to hug her.
Well, it is a pleasure to meet all of you. But my request, see, my uncle, he needs to make a trip up north, just up to Baldur's Gate. But we need some protection.
We'd be happy to... Baldur's Gate. How far is it from here?
It's a few days trip.
Yeah, so
That's no problem for us.
Yeah.
You said he's well-dressed looking?
Yes, he looks very wealthy.
Oh, well now, just out of curiosity, what happened to your own gods? You seem like the kind of family that would have them already.
Oh, my uncle doesn't believe in hiring guards. He says it's an unnecessary expense in such a well-fortified town. But he is willing to purchase the services of some well-known adventurers. We are traveling with a merchant caravan. I'm sure it will be quite easy and we won't have any trouble. It's just that, I mean, we don't know who these people are that we're traveling with. And my uncle, he's quite paranoid in his old age. He's basically bedridden. He'll never leave the cart.
All right, so it's just an escort mission is what you're asking for.
Shouldn't be a problem.
Absolutely. And we can pay you very well.
I was just going to say, provided you have the coin, of course.
Oh, absolutely. My uncle is quite wealthy. He made his fortune on the merchant routes.
What does he do?
Oh, he would trade. We're doing Arcana checks.
Nice.
Oh, you just touching things? Okay, don't worry about it, Guwu. Well, he used to traffic in precious stones. He would make the merchant routes from all the way here in Ormath, all the way up north to the Dwarven kingdoms. And he would come back with precious metals and stones. Very rare down here in the south. And he would do quite well for himself. It was long work and long trips, but it was worth the coin at the time. The consequence, of course, is that now in his advanced age, he's just not able to get around as he used to.
I look around and look at my team. I'm just like, oh, so he's going over there. And I'm just like, you guys know about any bandits or anything? Heard of any news on that area? I'm a little trying to think if there's like any kind of news talk.
You know what? If you do there are checks. You guys can play Dungeons and Dragons as much as you want. If you want to make a roll of a history nature to see what you would know about the route from Ormath all the way up to Baldur's Gate, I can tell you based on those rolls.
Awesome.
What would I roll to know if I heard anything while I was captured? Because I wouldn't know anything of the above ground world other than what I heard from like those people.
You wouldn't hear much about this route.
Okay.
Because the lizard people, it's funny because there were days where you were captured and other days where you were just taking on the form of lizard people and moving frightenedly among them. And it was difficult for them to tell the difference. And whenever they figured you out, they would capture you again.
Did I hear through, I don't know, talk through my persuasive bardic nature or anything?
Roll thyself a history check, sir. Open up that character sheet, click on history, and it will roll it. But
19, baby!
I can tell you our Willow is quite well versed in these histories. Willow, you know that as far as cooking materials, there are a couple good things out there. There are some forests in which there are beautiful herbs, some fresh berries. Occasionally, the root of a shambling mound has an incredible flavor. But also trolls not really good meat, and also giants, not really good meat either. But they occasionally come with creatures that do have very good meat on them.
Okay, so you guys, we need to watch out for some trolls, some giants. Did you say slavers?
Shambling mounds.
Shambling mounds? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The usual raiding parties you would expect.
Sounds like certainly sounds like an adventure.
Absolutely.
We can get some good herbs and berries on the way, you guys.
So you'll do it?
Yes, are we all agreed?
Nico?
Oh.
How much are we going for first?
Oh, you're very right. My apologies, my lady. How much would you be offering, out of curiosity, your uncle?
My uncle would be willing to offer you 1,000 gold for the trip, perhaps?
1 second. I just huddle everyone up. We just all huddle. What do you think?
That thing right there?
You think we could do more?
Whisper.
Do more? I think we should also ask for maybe a few gems on the side. What do you think?
Did you hear they said that we're well-known adventurers?
That is true. Our reputation is going around, is it not? Oh, these exciting times, you guys. We have to
Indeed.
We have to hit the nail on the head. We have to strike while the iron's hot. Okay, focus. All right, so he says 1,000. So that means that we split it 4 ways.
Sure. I'm still thinking we should get a couple gems on the side. What do you think?
Well, we know already that it's not going to be just us going north and nothing happening. We could be running into trolls, giants, and worst case scenario, bandits that I don't even know about.
That's true. Could be. So that could definitely cost a little extra. We probably need a little bit of anti-giant or troll equipment. We could kind of tell them.
It's true. That's true. So
maybe
I agree.
1,500. Okay, yeah, I'd say 1,500.
Well, let's split evenly.
Okay.
1,600.
1,600. Okay.
400 for each.
Gotcha. Okay. Was possibly if you could do 1,600. Due to the nature, there would be trolls and giants possibility. You know, we'd want to be extra, careful just in case.
Mr. Bard, crack open that character sheet and give me a persuasion roll.
Can I assist so he can roll with advantage by saying, and just so you know, I can cook on the way.
My character sheet my character sheet won't let me roll for some reason.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yes. Either roll for me and I'll just tell you what I have.
It's okay, Papa fix. All right.
So when you have your mouse hover over the persuasion, it doesn't highlight in red?
It'd be under. Okay, so I don't know if I'm on the right page.
Okay, close it and open it again.
Oh, here we go again. Okay.
And if you do click on it and nothing's happening, then there's a possibility of it saying event. No, I would know right now. Sorry.
There you go.
Okay,
you got it.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's better. Okay, so what do? I just click on persuasion.
Mm-hmm.
Click it.
Okay. Click.
And I have no idea if Puck's gonna let that advantage happen or not. Since I was trying to assist.
What the hell?
That is the lowest number. Yes, you did. That's what the red means. One.
Yeah.
The red means you rolled the lowest number on that.
I specialize in persuasion.
So no advantage.
Okay, well, we'll give you advantage, and we'll say the first roll that I did for you, the 19. You are welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Is your roll. And
I'll take it though, but I feel a little dirty inside.
I guess my question is this: I know I can do assistance in other games I play, but is that a thing that we do here too, or not?
Oh yeah, no, we can do assisting. We can assist things as much as we want.
That's a new one.
No, look, you guys can always do it. You're just not very assistive. So yeah, he says, "Oh, okay, but I also, if we need anything else, could you make your services available once we get to Baldur's Gate?"
Oh, absolutely. More business is good business. What do you say?
Oh, well. What about you, Guwu? You're quiet over there. You okay?
I don't fight. I don't know anything about.
Don't worry, we'll protect you, Guwu. Don't worry about it.
Again, I go and smother Guwu and be like, "Oh, it's okay. Willow's got you." Even though I'm like a toilet paper.
Spores everywhere.
Yeah, no, I imagine
jealous with envy. Like, oh.
I imagine that every time Willow hugs Guwu, he inflates like those dome mushrooms. It's like a blowfish.
It's so squishy.
Stay away. It's just like.
Oh my god, that's exciting. I feel like I'm hugging a big old squishy bear.
It is. And then he turns blue, and little orange men push him out of the room. Okay. We got Charlie and the Chocolate Factory references, y'all. All right. So, with that, he said, "Okay, well, thank you so much. I'm excited. It'll be nice to have the company because it get kind of boring just traveling with my uncle. So it'll be nice to have friends." The caravan will be leaving, headed west, and it should be ready to go in the morning. You'll meet us out there?
Absolutely. Before you go, would you like to have a drink? It's on me.
Oh, I really shouldn't. I should get back to my uncle. He's all I have. And I'm all he has, so I can't leave him alone for too long.
All right. Well, how about next time?
Oh, of course. We'll have plenty of time for revelries on the road.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, thank you so much again. I'll have the gold ready for you when we get to the caravan. Thanks again. I gotta go. And he grabs his bag and he runs out the door, trailing his bag and his well-dressed coat behind him.
Still hugging Guwu, and I'm looking at him. I'm just like, oh, he's adorable. We're gonna have fun with this guy.
All shriveled up.
Eventually just resigns and goes back down.
You lucky little bastard. You don't even know how good you got it. I whispered to him.
Oh, I don't know if I can hear it.
I can't breathe, Buster.
What do I roll if I can hear it?
Perception.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
11.
11, sure. You hear it.
Oh, don't be jealous. You can hug him too. He's so squishy. I'm misinterpreting.
I love every part of it.
I was just like, maybe later.
Okay, more for me. Squish, squish.
It's like a cycle of inflation and then resignation.
Oh my god, it looks like Georgia right now, probably, with all that pollen all over the bar.
It's just, whew.
Can I collect those spore samples?
Oh, look, you can collect all the spore samples you want. The innkeeper, every time it happens, is frantically running around opening windows. oh, shit. Oh, shit. I can't kick him out. The Lord said he was okay.
I go... So how much time do we have to go before we have to go?
You guys have the night to yourselves.
So it's evening.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to just, flirt and just play a few songs for money.
Well, the waitress who always tends your guys' table, her name is Jelana. And Jelana has a long, kind of dark brown hair that she keeps in a braid behind her all the time. And she... brings you guys your food and drinks. She at this point she knows you all fairly well, and here you go for Luna, and a nice soup for Guwu, and of course the usual drink for you, Nico, and Willow. I mean, the kitchen's open if you want to make something. I wouldn't dare step on you.
Are you sure? Every other restaurant I go to and I go, the chef is ready to kick me out, throws salt and the pepper in the frying pan. It's just crazy.
Willow, after the fourth day, we were certain we were powerless to stop you. So we have just resigned ourselves that you kind of can cook here now.
Oh, I cook you something real good. What would you like? A chicken, a pork beef, you name it, I cook it.
Oh, surprise us. Have the run of it. The Lord's covering everything anyway.
Willow runs in.
All right.
You're
So
clink, clink.
As you run off, Jelana says, so, sounds like you guys have got a big deal.
Yes, we're quite exciting. We seem to have made quite a name for ourselves here, so on to the next adventure.
Hear that, Luna? You're famous.
I know. I mean, we did some cool stuff, so we're getting our name out. No big deal or anything, but.
Well, I mean, it's kind of a big deal. I mean, look, Omath isn't like Baldur's Gate, but it's kind of it's not a small town. Good on you, girl. You keep working it.
I wonder if it's gonna spread, to other places too.
Well, from the sounds of it, if you guys are going all the way out to Baldur's Gate, there'll be plenty of places to get your name out. I look forward to hearing about Luna the Brave, and she kind of side-eyes Nico, and she's Nico the Lecher. And the mighty Guwu. After you guys get some renown. But you're for sure not to forget about us down here, right?
Of course not, never. You guys have been so nice to us.
I could never forget.
Oh, I know what you can't forget. Hands to yourself, buddy.
Would I be able to get a glass of milk?
Oh, of course. And she leans in close to you, Luna, and she says, "Do you want chocolate?"
She just kind of like quickly nods. If you wouldn't mind.
No problem at all. And she goes off and she gets chocolate.
I'm gonna look at Nico and just suddenly realize that he's right there. I don't feel like drinking tonight. You know, going on the road tomorrow.
Fair. Not going for your usual.
Yeah, you know, I just want to be ready just in case we bump into anything. But I mean, you probably don't even need that, being, you know, an Aasimar.
I suppose not.
What's an Aasimar?
He's an angel.
What's an angel?
Yeah. It's celestial beings from the high mountain. They're kind of assholes.
Do you know the Fae? Are you? Is that?
I want you to know, not all the Fae.
The Fae are like angels, right?
The Fae are, you know.
Oh.
Sad mushroom noises.
I've heard the Fae are incredible, though, Guwu. Have you met?
I've had dreams. The Myconids, they. How do I explain? They connect brains. It's different from how we talk now, but I can do it with them, and it's like what you call dreaming. And they've shown me many things, and the Fae are fantastic. I believe the Fae are part of the reason I can do what I can do.
That's so cool. I'd love to meet someone like that. Aside from you, obviously.
And yeah, if he's just like happy to be talking about the Fae and like stuff he actually understands up here.
Nico, if you wouldn't mind, do you have any stories about angels?
Not a lot of good ones, unfortunately. But I'll do it in song, I suppose.
Oh boy. Episode 1. All right, hit me.
God, what am I doing? There once was an angel named Andy. He's high upon the mountain did he speak. Then along came John and he kicked him in the bum, and down, down went on his feet. And that was the end of that one, unfortunately.
That is a sad song.
Oh, it's implied he flew away, but no one really knows.
That's so cool. Can you fly?
No, not anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't be. Yours.
So, at this point, I would like to ask Guwu what he thinks an angel looks like.
Angel on a mountain, not Fae. I don't know. I've met so many drow, but those are not angels most of the time. Miss Willow is one of the nicer ones I've met. I imagine it's very, like, fluorescent, and it probably puffs up real big, and, like, when it lets its spores go, they probably go everywhere. Like, it's probably very good at what it does.
So, while you guys are having this conversation, Guwu is staring at Nico, and he starts morphing into some like some fluorescent mushroom version of Nico. That's all puffy and sporty, and just brightly beautiful and luminescent as this idea consumes his thoughts.
Well, you definitely captured my image. Spot on.
Oh. Yeah, that just happens sometimes. It's interesting. I'm just kind of looking at myself because it's not new to me, but like it's always something different.
Yeah.
No, it's amazing. Yeah, you know, it's cool.
Jelana returns with Luna's chocolate milk, hands it off to her, and in the kitchen, Willow prepares.
Scream out. What do you mean you ran out of basil? How am I supposed to work like this?
What's basil?
It's rather nice. I'm blanking here. Oh my god. It's a rather nice.
It's using cooking.
Yeah, herb. That's the word I was looking for.
Like a plant?
Yeah, it is a plant.
Oh, and he just stands up real quick, and you see him cast something real quick, and I'm trying to see if there's any basil nearby outside.
Oh my god, I love you.
You're all about the Guwu. Okay, locate animals and plants. With that description, you can sense basil.
In the competing restaurant. I'm kidding.
Yes, you sense basil. It's not in a competing restaurant. It is outside in a small flower box where somebody has put out their personal herb garden.
Ah, there it is, and I just grab it.
He just gets up. He's like, basil! And he just runs out.
I start following him. It's like, no, I better keep an eye on him or Willow's going to kill me. Come back! Come back! Come back!
Basil! I can find basil.
He's like jumping up and down, pointing at the box.
I found it, and I just pluck a stalk of it, like one. Not like, I don't know how much of it there is, but I'm only taking like one. But
okay,
I leave a gold coin just in case.
You are overpaying for basil.
They're gonna look at their herb and then they're gonna be like, my basil grew into money.
Yeah, this starts an incredible legend. Okay. About the basil fairy. Yes.
Guwu is the basil fairy, apparently.
I'm 100% Guwu the basil fairy.
If you see the
all
walking
about
mushroom
it.
at night, children, go to sleep and don't look. Leave a coin behind, but have your basils out and ready.
Have your basil ready. So Guwu, what do you do with your triumphantly found basil?
I just have it like in my fist, like, and I'm just running back to the kitchen. I just bust through the door with it, like, I don't say anything. I just walk back there, and then I find Miss Willow and I tug on her sleeve, and I just hand her the basil.
This is not gonna look good in the kitchen. I squeeze and hug Guwu.
I just get blown back a little bit.
The inn owner is running to the kitchen. Not in the kitchen.
Sorry. It's just Guwu. It's just too cute. I mean, look at yeah, but I pinch the cheeks and I do this, and I'm like, it's just adorable.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, there's gonna be so much of my colony in this town. I guess that's good.
Oh, that's delightful. All right. So, Willow, what do you make?
I should have looked up some cooking recipes before I did this.
I make baked basil. It's so good.
Yeah, let me rephrase this. Did you have an end product in mind when you started cooking?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just checking. I'm going to say that would be entirely possible for Willow to just start and not know where she plans to end up.
I mean, experimentation can go a long way sometimes. I don't know. It's more like an off-road thing. All right. Let's do. God, I hope I'm not going to fudge this up. Tomato basil soup. That's a thing, right?
All right. So you go to make tomato basil soup. Roll a D100 for me.
Oh, pesto. That's a good idea. Okay. 100?
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
Yay. I rolled an
All right.
87. Woo, that's my year.
So, with your 87, as you complete your tomato basil soup, your heart,
really well, you guys.
your heart skillet shines with a bright light. You feel that familiar crackle.
Oh.
As the cooking energy given to you by your ancestors spews forth, causing wild cooking magic.
Are we familiar with this?
Yes, you guys know that this happens whenever she cooks from time to time, is that occasionally magic will just burst and something will happen to the food.
Should we be worried? Should...
It's
I'm gonna
usually
yell out
benign.
and be like, oh no, you guys, it's a cold pink! Cold pink!
Yeah, I push open the kitchen door and call it to theirs. I was like, it's the Fae again. And then I go back into the kitchen to watch.
I go grab one. No, let's just wait a bit.
No.
Oh God, what happened?
So, what happens is, well, you won't know until you taste it. It still looks like tomato basil soup.
I just want to say, I'm like out here still. I didn't taste this, so I have no idea this is happening.
So
I'm hearing wild muffling from the kitchen.
You've fought, this thing went off. You have tomato basil soup in front of you. You know your magic has affected it in some way.
Maybe this time was a false alarm. It's okay. I'm good with the cooking. Everyone loves my soup. Everyone will love my soup. Okay, the bowls. Not too slow. Mage hand. Get the bowls. Bowl, pour, bowl, pour.
It's like Fantasia. It's like dancing bowls out. All right. Okay. And you can bring the bowls out to your party.
And I like to think that I have made a large pot, so like, in case other cooks or chefs want to like dig in, they can go on their own time, even though I'm not warning or anything. I'd go out with the bowls and like, okay, you guys, you know how this goes. Do not insult me and eat without crying about it, because I know you will love it, right?
I give them the usual look, like we've done this before, and it's like, all right, I'll go first. I go for the first taste.
All right.
Hesitantly, and just.
It tastes very good. This is very delicious tomato basil soup.
Oh, Miss Willow.
Except the moment you go to speak.
Eagerly anticipating.
Your voice has dropped several octaves.
Like low.
Yeah, like super low.
Miss Willow, this is really good. Whoa.
God, you guys, he's hitting puberty.
Wait. I can work with this.
Willow, I think you're brute. I think your suit broke, Nico.
No, it has nothing to do with my soup.
There are mushrooms that'll do that.
Is anyone else gonna have some?
Yeah.
Oh.
Flirt.
All right. The same thing happens to everybody. Your voices go real low.
I'm a man, a big, strong man. Yeah.
This is weird. I don't know how I like this. It tastes good though.
It's very tasty.
Delicious. That's so good.
I sound like a guy now.
Willow points and laughs. I don't know about you, but can start a new type of band with a low. What is it? Is it alto, bass voice?
Goodness. I was going to I'm gonna test this out, and I'm just gonna go sing in a very low, sultry voice. Think almost Barry Manilow kind of songs.
All right, let's hear this. I'm gonna put you on the spot. Give me that sauce.
I don't know what I just sing, but okay.
I'm a bard.
Look, give me like a line or two.
Okay.
I command you.
Okay. Your God demands it. Okay.
You can do it, Nico. You can do it, Nico.
Just trying to think of I'm trying to think of a Barry Manilow song, or just something quick that has a little slow.
Google. I'll kill time.
There's no time.
I can kill time. So, Luna, how do you think of this? Ooh.
It's very tasty, but it makes me sound funny.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There's a voice that creeps up behind Nico that says, I'm really digging the new voice.
You sound pretty sexy. Go find yourself a date tonight. I think you'll get lucky.
So Nico, how do you respond to this?
Sorry, I was laughing so hard I didn't even hear all that. So
no, look, it's just somebody comes up behind you and you just hear, "Hey, nice voice."
I turn around first off. And
to your shock, it's Jelana. What? There was some in the back. I decided to try it. It was pretty good.
I ain't complaining at all. I kind of like it.
You got some weird fetishes, Nico.
My dear, you have no idea.
I don't feel like I should. Oh, sorry. I don't feel like I should be here for this conversation.
I don't know if he has ears, so I'm just gonna kind of cover the side of his head.
It's like if he's curious about it, more ears sprout. It's just gets out of hand so quickly.
Love it. Oh my god.
So this goes on for some time, and you guys enjoy the low voice effects that come from the magically imbued tomato basil soup of Willow.
I'd like the recipe.
The recipe is just tomato basil soup. It is the wild magic that is the secret.
Actually, I want to kind of key into this to tie a little something. When he says I want the recipe, I pull out this hardcover book, but there's hardly any pages in it, and I open it up and show it. I'm like, oh well, the ingredient is right over here if you want it for later.
but I can only do so much. If it won't be exactly the same when you make it, just so you know. And I turn on, I'm like looking a little sad that my book looks pretty empty. I'm just like,
regardless, Miss Willow, it was an excellent soup.
Thank you, Nico. And I close the pretty much empty hard book up and put it back in my satchel.
Gotta fill it with recipes.
Yeah, I sigh and be like, oh, one day, book, you will be full.
All right. So it gets into the night, and it's about time for you guys to head back to your rooms. So the current living arrangement is Willow and Nico, you have your own rooms. And Luna, you have your own room as well. And Guwu, since he was added to the party later, they didn't give him a space. He has to room with somebody. Who is he rooming with?
Yeah, this is just a moment where I'm just like, I don't. Okay, I mean, Miss Willow, I'm assuming our voices are back to normal.
Yeah, by this time they have gone back.
I'm just like, okay, Miss Willow, I've met. You remind me of home a little bit, so yeah.
Oh.
Just give me a little pot in the corner to curl up.
Nitrates.
And he thinks he's going to be sleeping in the corner. Willow will do that thing like sleepovers and just pull off the blankets, the pillows, chuck it at Guwu in the corner, and she'll just go there and be like next to him and be like, okay, now we're ready to sleep. I lean on Guwu.
Okay.
It's just like, it's one of those things where you like sleep with the pet and the pet tries to go away and it's just one arm pulls them back in.
I wouldn't give for a day to be in his position.
If you could hear Mushroom scream.
I heard the screams of the vegetables, watching their skins being peeled. Okay.
I guess, just so you know, when we wake up, Guwu's going to find some drool on him. So sorry.
Oh, absolutely. It's just like he tries to morph the body to get out of the way, but it forms a cup. It's just like
I know some of the people back home like that kind of thing, but I'm not actually a mushroom.
All right, so does anybody else have any night activities they want to engage in before we hit the next morning?
I was gonna, if there's anybody, are there like darts in the bar or anything?
Absolutely.
Or anything similar?
There are people playing.
Someone.
Well, it's not necessarily a dart board, but it's dagger throwing and hatchet throwing, which is the closest thing they have to darts out here. And all kinds of gruff mercenaries, guys who big beards, late 30s, early 40s, all whipping various sharp objects at this thing. And there's a couple guys playing dragon dice as well. How do you approach them, Luna?
I'm gonna go up and I'm just gonna say a gold piece for whoever can beat me.
Oh, you think you're pretty tough, huh?
I think I'm good at what I do.
All right, I'll take you on. And pulls out a hatchet. And he is going to do an accuracy contest for you, against you.
Okay.
So he pulls out a throwing hatchet. He makes his roll. So he gets a 21. Go ahead and make a ranged attack. Do you have like a thrown weapon or anything?
I just have bows and a crossbow.
All right. It'll be the same thing. So he'll hand you like a throwing knife or throwing hatchet, but make a roll with your crossbow. It'll be the same thing. Ho ho! So your blade digs in right next to his. It's actually remarkable that you were able to get it past him. He's like, oh ho! That's pretty impressive. But I dare say I'd call it a tie.
Then we should have a breaker.
All right, I'll go another round with you.
Question, how big is this guy?
He's huge. He's like wide shoulder. He's built like a linebacker, and he's like
I just want to know how ridiculous this looks. Cause
he's like 5'8". He's like 5'8", and he's just like towering over you. You had to throw up. Like
yeah. Luna's muscled, but she's not big.
Yeah. You like get on a chair. Oh, geez. He pulls a natural 20. He throws it with such force, the other two are jettisoned out. And then he tosses it to you. It's not quite, but you get close. You get close to it, he's like, oh, wow, I mean, not so bad. I mean, it's pretty good for a little girl. But you tied me, so, I mean, that's pretty decent. So, coin.
I flick it to him.
Thank you.
And I just kind of
grumble off.
Yeah, she's like wants to say something, but just kind of eventually just not worth it and goes. And then she just looks at Nico. I'm going to bed.
All right. Well,
and kind of pouts up to her.
He shouts back. He's like, maybe you should get rid of that great sword. Maybe go to a rapier or something more dainty.
No, that's no.
I'm gonna turn around, and is the thing still sticking out?
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn around with my bow and try to like shoot an arrow through it.
Okay, go for it.
This probably won't work, but
this is where the low roll comes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like way off. The bar erupts in laughter.
She like runs upstairs.
I go up to the man and go like, huh, now see here, picking on I want to intimidate him. Like, go picking on a little girl, huh?
You got a problem, bud?
Yeah, I got a problem. Yeah, I got a problem with grown-ass men picking on little girls.
Hey, she challenged me, man.
Yeah.
All right. I need you to roll and intimidate to see if this dude's afraid of you.
Well,
you're looking for
What I get.
You got an 18.
Maybe you should pick on someone your own goddamn size. My eyes just go a little bit black.
Ooh. He's like, look, she challenged me. All right. I was just having some fun. All right.
Okay. Just I let him go. And then I
weirdo.
I'll let that go. No, just like I'll go in my corner, my usual spot where I like just play my instrument, see if I can swoon a few people, and go for a night of passion with someone.
All right, give me a performance check.
For which thing?
We shall see. All right. What is this performance check? Where is it? Show it to me. Okay. So
a little harp I bring out.
All right. So with that, you attract the attentions of a human girl She's a bar star. She's she's like this is a younger woman, early 20s, goes out to what is clearly a tavern with her friends and like screams and dances around like there's club music, and she is entranced by your playing.
Woo! Girls' night.
And what Corina sings.
Oh my God, that's so beautiful. You're like really talented. Do you have a room here?
You. My dear, I'm an Aasimar. I dare say I'm falling for you.
Oh, I think you're awesome too.
Yes, let's go.
This is the joke that I'm just going to do every episode.
I plan to.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I mean, this is a willing participant that you found in this moment. And she goes with you to your room.
Oh, wow.
Make another performance check.
Just performance?
Just performance.
Just check. Let's see how well we do.
Oh. She does it's like there are moments where everything stops and she just kind of rolls her eyes and tries something else. But the night goes on. And,
how loud is this?
It's relatively quiet because of the performance roll.
11's not bad. I mean,
it's not good either. It's not good either. And it is not good enough to elicit any kind of audible tones.
I'm so glad Miss Willow snores.
Quiet.
Don't go. I'm not gonna cook later, but yeah.
And then we reach the next morning. And everyone is awakened. Nico, your latest conquest, is sprawled out, passed out drunk in your bed. Lipstick smeared all over the place. There's like one high heel shoe hanging off a toe.
Just gathering my clothes, just like trying to quietly sneak out. Forgot my loot.
Yeah.
Luna's gonna get up like super early and kind of go in the back of the building, just where there's like a tree or something, and she's just gonna target practice.
You're gonna swing your sword.
Yeah, she's swinging her sword, shooting arrows, taking up some.
Do I hear this?
Make some attack rolls, and then I'll tell you if you hear it.
Okay. How many do you want?
Give me 3. Ooh. So
one moment of glory.
Yeah, it's just like the first one, and it's just like you can't get in there, and then you just like a roar of fury, and it's just and you cleave this thick branch right off, and you hear the sounds of it cracking to the ground outside, Nico.
Immediately to the sound. Oh, getting some steam out, I see.
Need to be better, and then turns around back to the tree.
What? Hey, is this about that? Is that the asshole in the bar?
No.
Okay. Look, you're still young. You don't need to be better right away.
I'm not that young.
Well, no, I apologize, Miss Luna.
No.
Just saying, should enjoy life a bit.
I am. We're gonna go help people today, right?
Well, that's true. I just mean something for yourself. What do you like to do, kid? Come on. I
look at I'm imagining the first arrow was like perfectly like right where I chopped off. It was right in the middle since that was a good shot. I just kind of like gesture to it.
I meant, besides fighting, like, do you like going shopping? Do you like playing games?
I like history.
Oh, okay, so okay. You're the academic kind, I see. Okay. So do you like books in general? Non-fiction?
Non-fiction. There's a hero that I've always really looked up to. I always loved reading about his adventures, and I've always wanted to kind of be just like him.
Oh, what was the hero's name?
He was an elf. But anyways, yeah, he disappeared a few years ago, and I've always thought that he was the coolest thing ever. So I've always wanted to, be able to go on adventures like him. But I mean, that's what lots of people do, right?
Most people don't go on adventures, my dear. It's not like you and I.
I guess. But yeah, I like stories like that.
At this point, Willow, the sound of the falling trees has woken you up.
With that, I give... Okay, you know how kids, when they crawl into bed with the parents, they're all normal, but in the morning they're like completely upside down, and so their foot's at the head of the parent?
Yeah.
Yeah, Willow tosses and turns. She's that's how she sleeps. So unfortunately, her foot's at Guwu's head. So if there's that big old chop, is a bit of a kick at Guwu's head early in the morning.
Spores everywhere.
We're leaving a trail everywhere we go.
I go and get my pen and be like, "Oh, what was that? Who's that?" Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And I go and try to tend to Guwu.
Why are people like that? Is that how people do?
No. I just got spooked by that loud noise.
Yeah, I got spooked. I got kicked in the face.
I'm so sorry, Guwu. Hugs.
Yeah,
please forgive me. Don't be angry.
It's fun, and I just pop a mushroom. I right before bed last night. I made a bag of goodberry with a spell, so I have those. But for me, they're mushrooms instead of berries. So I just eat one of those, and I'm like, okay, I'm better.
All right.
You're all good. I pat Guwu. I'm like, you're all good. Okay, whatever you want to eat, you just let Willow know. Willow is going to take good care of you. Okay?
Okay, and I just hold up my handful of little mushrooms.
Oh, those look good.
You can have one. They make you feel better.
I certainly will. And I go and pop one in my mouth. I'm like, this is joy. Oh.
So, fuck Guwu's mushrooms. All right. Once you guys kind of reconvene, you guys can make your way down to the merchant caravan. You can see where it's gathered. And in fact, there are 8 carts in total, each one with their own retinue of people that are preparing to set out. Along these roads, it is better to travel in groups. Yes, Willow?
I was just wondering if I can sneak back into the kitchen to see if they got a cookbook I can browse through.
Oh, No, this isn't the kind of place that has a cookbook.
Okay. Are you sure, chef? No cookbook? Anything?
I know how to make what I make.
Oh, it's all okay. Just I'll look him up and down like, just checking, and I go meet up with everyone. But then I run back in to grab a toast, and then back out.
You do the anime girl thing where you're running down the street with the toast hanging out of your mouth. But
at the same time, as soon as you see Willow with that toast in her mouth, there's also the mage hand with a spoon of a jam, because I forgot that.
Yeah, it's being buttered in transit. With these magical handy assistants.
Do you know how many chefs would be envious to have 3 hands to cook with?
No, it'd be look. The possibilities are endless.
Oh my god.
So, I'm stuck on this mage hand thing. Okay. All right. So, as I was saying, there's 8 carts assembled here, all with their own retinue, and in this somewhat plain-looking covered cart with 2 draft horses, you see Dyson waving to you guys. Hello, I'm over here.
Good morning, Dyson. How are you?
I'm good.
Hello.
I'm glad you all made it.
Of course. And where is your uncle right now? Will you introduce us to our benefactor?
No, he's inside. So he'll just he doesn't speak with people.
I see. Well, you tell him from us, thank you for this opportunity to do business together.
Is that horse restless? I'm hearing a lot of clunk, 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 clunk.
He'll deal with everything through me. I just take care of the business for him. He doesn't. He's not very sociable.
I see.
I'm afraid.
Well, you're a bright young man you must be very proud of yourself to take on such a business and a heavy load, and to take care of your uncle as well. A remarkable young man you are.
Oh, well, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. So the cart is equipped with all the camping supplies that we need, and there's also a kind of mini road kitchen to set up on the road, because I understand that you like to cook, Miss Willow. So we will be able to cook things with our campfire on the road.
Show me.
I'll show you when we stop. We can unpack it all.
So what other things do you sell? Do you sell like books or spices? Or
we don't really sell much these days. I just handle my uncle's estate. I take care of things for him. He's just wanted in Waterdeep for a meeting with a business partner.
I see.
Yes.
What's your uncle's name?
His name is Wilfred.
And he's inside the carriage?
Yes.
Is that what you said?
Yes, he's inside. He's resting.
Okay, so he's still sleepy.
Yes, he spends much of his time resting. He does not like to be disturbed.
What does he like to eat when it's time for lunch? He's gonna have to eat at some point.
He has different food. It's all packed inside with him.
Excuse me?
Oh, probably rotting things. Mushrooms rotting things.
Is there
He's not a mushroom. but I could see how you might think that.
Oh.
Is there to see like, I don't know, his kind of like just feeling of uncomfortableness, or like he's lying or something,
That
or just some.
Absolutely. That is a little check that you can do. Called. Then I forget it right now. It escapes my mind. Insight. There we go. Insight is what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Let's see how well I do. I'm gonna do an insight.
Okay.
Jesus.
Yes. Insight the hell out of him. 22.
All right. So.
Go Nico. Go Nico. Sorry.
You don't get the impression that he's lying. However, the more you press him about it, you feel like the more uncomfortable he is discussing it. Like he's not supposed to talk about it a lot.
I put my arm on his shoulder. I'm sorry, what was his name again? I apologize. Dyson, right. Short-term memory split. Dyson, is everything okay?
Everything is fine. It's just that my uncle doesn't like to be disturbed. He would prefer that this go very smoothly.
Right, of course.
I understand it is a bit mysterious, but please allow him his privacy.
Just a bit, he says.
Huh. Mom's word.
All right.
So, when do we depart?
I'm still hearing that noise again.
I was also, I just wanted to say, I wanted to say, like, because I thought I could get at this merchant, but I wanted to see if I could, like, grab a book of heroes somewhere.
Luna, I need you to stop typing. Mute your microphone, please.
Sorry.
Oops.
I was typing. I was thinking at first it was John putting like horse galloping sound effects. I'm like, what is that?
No, we're not moving yet.
I thought it was your cat, so honestly.
Okay. It's okay. All right. So, sorry, what was your question?
I was wondering if I was able to find like a book of heroes.
Not you'd have to go deeper into the city to get a look for one, but so you get the feeling that it might be a good idea to pick something like that up on the road.
Yeah, I'll just do that.
All right. So eventually they prepare to head out. A group of well-clad warriors in plate armor escort the caravan as it exits the city, and it doesn't take long for them to trail and split off and return back. You recognize these people as the Silver Lance. Silver Lance is a mercenary organization that operates within the city under the command of Lord Quent. So,
can I do a history check to see if there's been any talk in town about any rough going-ons or bad rumors about this troop?
Absolutely.
Sorry to interrupt. I'm so sorry.
Oh, no. You play Dungeons and Dragons as much as you want, but you don't know anything. So, you don't know nothing. Yeah, so I mean, it's you know what you knew before, and that is that it is a treacherous, long road with many gaps in civilization along the way. The first leg of the journey in the morning light is taken along a vast, shining field that seems to extend in all directions. That is to the north, and then to the south, there's a dense forest, and in some places, it seemingly turns to jungle, as you're closest to the southernmost portion of Faerun.
Oh, what I wouldn't give for a cloudy day.
Yes, it's very. The light is very harsh on both you and poor Guwu, who I imagine has put up a big mushroom cap.
But his hat is just like it's like this, but like imagine 2 or 3 feet longer in every direction, and
yeah.
So I'm kind of under it, but I'm still like.
Guwu, can you make me a cap too?
Maybe. And I guess I try. I don't. Can I do that?
You could. You look. You are a changeling, and you are in flux. You could put your hand over top of her and spread it out in a giant mushroom cap, like an umbrella.
I'll grow a shoulder mushroom that is an umbrella. That's what we'll do. She's like,
all right.
I know I said it again and again and again, but I'm so happy that you're in the team with us.
Yay, helping.
Who would like to ride driving the cart with Dyson? All right, we have one volunteer. All right, so
before I do that, I go to Luna. It's like, and I whisper to her. It's like, keep your eye on this mysterious uncle. There's something up. I don't know what it is. Just be vigilant.
Like, so Dyson is riding alongside you, and he's like, so it's must be kind of boring. I mean, you guys are probably used to more dangerous excursions.
Honestly, the quiet is kind of nice. Is it just me riding with him?
Yeah, are we close hearing-wise or no?
Yeah, he's up front. So the rest of you guys would either be riding on the back, or you would be just kind of walking alongside.
Can I walk up to the horses? Can I keep pace with the horses?
You sure can. The caravan moves at a pretty slow pace.
Speed walking.
But, yeah.
Okay, I'll get to that in a minute then.
Okay.
I want to chip in on their conversation and be like, oh no, sir, you have nothing to worry about. We are just pure entertainment.
Yeah, that's...
What?
What?
That thing went off.
Yeah,
okay.
I was like...
Oh, God. Okay, no, that's happening. All right, so what are you saying, Nico?
Yes, you'll never find a more entertaining group. I said, I never in many years did I think I'd run into such a strange group. But honestly, they're like family to me.
However horses speak.
It's a lot of neighs and clicks, and you're making all of these noises. You're just up there making horse noises to this horse.
And then what did he say, Guwu?
I'm asking him about the guy and if he's okay.
Oh,
I don't know about a guy. I pull the cart. This is a new gig for me as a horse.
Yeah, what? I've never met one of you. And
What would I see in the Underdark other than drow and mushrooms?
You would see drow, mushrooms, spiders, way too many spiders.
So there's my answer is I'd be like, we did. I saw a lot of
fish people.
There were horses with like more legs in the Underdark. But they call them spiders, so I don't know if that's the same.
And it's not uncommon in the Underdark for people to ride giant beetles or like pill bugs and stuff.
Okay, so this isn't that different.
You're a lot
I think I know what
squishier.
you're talking about. Yeah. I wasn't there for too long. My mom got me out, but I can kind of remember creatures with long legs. Yeah.
How many legs do these horses have?
They're hairy. They're real. I mean, you're hairy too, but it's different hairy.
I'm furry. I have a gorgeous mane.
Can I touch it?
You may touch my mane. I am amiable to scritches.
You're so soft.
Thank you.
And it just goes on like
It's
this.
just like, it's just like, ha ha ha.
Guwu, looks like you made a new friend. Good for you.
As I said, always something new every day. I said as we just watched this.
Hey, say that again. And the journey goes on for some time. Are there any interactions you guys want to have before I move us to the next plot point?
I'm just gonna.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I was just playing music in the background as we go. So.
All right.
So while he's playing, that's perfect. So then I'm hoping that I can whisper message to Nico and be like, "So you don't find this uncool? He talks about odd. You can message me back."
Oh yeah. So I whisper back. It's like, it's strange. There's something very peculiar. I can't put my finger on it. I just think we should be vigilant about this uncle. The way Darcy he reacts, you know, feels very uncomfortable about talking about his uncle.
And then I message again.
Yeah, no, definitely something suspicious. And I say when we take a break, we find out who this
Unku. And I'm thinking air quotes in my head, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to get that.
No one knew. I probably would. So I'm just gonna say you're doing the air quote thing again, aren't you?
He does sound pretty uncool.
I will look and smile and like give a little bit of a nod, and then turn my face again, like speed walking along with the horses, being under like Guwu's shelter. Like, and then message one last time, like, so you want to check this out during a
Absolutely.
break, or whenever we
Just-
take a break.
Yes, just be very careful.
Careful. Ha. Sure. Sure.
Or maybe just let me handle it when we have a moment.
I said
So-
we just bust the cart open and see this uncle.
Yes, on second thought, just let me handle that, okay? Just you do your cooking thing.
Uh-huh. You show me what's going on before we head back over to the our next station. And then I cut off the message. Sorry.
Never gets old. It never gets old. I just said to myself.
While they're talking, Luna, especially because Nico told her to, she's freaking like vigilantly like staring at this freaking carriage the whole time. Like
It's like death glare.
If that door like so much like creaks, she's just like ready, like twitchy, ready to be like, what's happening with that carriage?
Sort
Do I
of.
see this? Do I see this?
I imagine you do, but the question as to whether or not this is new behavior is also brought up. 'Cause I
No,
don't think it is.
not. It's not, but I'm like, I gotta just find something for that kid to do something fun and just not take this job way too serious.
All right. So, as you guys move along, it's mid-afternoon when suddenly everything turns. It's like in a moment the skies have darkened.
Oh, hey, better weather, you guys.
I ready my hand crossbow.
It seems way too early for this, but for some reason everything it's like it's nighttime, and the remainder of the caravan busts out torches.
I get my dancing lights out.
Your guys' cart, you're at the rear. You're in the last one at the end.
I use my Aasimar ability to use light. It's just a light spell. I can't remember what it's called.
You just cast light.
Yeah.
All right. So you
My
light.
bow ready.
All right. There's a bizarre stillness to it. And then eventually, everything just kind of screeches to a halt. And a gentleman at the head of the cart, or the head of the caravan, who you guys know from when you set off, his name is Dirk McGrath. And he comes down riding his horse and says, really turned on us all of a sudden. We're going to make camp. Wait for the morning. Let this clear up. So park everything up in a circle up on this ridge.
Is this normal?
I mean, not really. But I don't want to upset anybody, all right?
Not really. It's a yes or no answer.
Weird stuff happens out here sometimes, all right? Like, I mean, it's not... What is normal?
Yeah, but is this recent? Or this has always been going on around here?
This is a little weird, but I mean...
So then no, this is not normal.
No, it's not normal, but like, don't say that a lot because I'm trying to keep people from panic. So, like, keep that. Can you keep that on the Underdark?
And they're going to find out eventually. I'm pretty sure they can put two and two together that sun setting or whatever.
I'm not good at math.
Okay. Do I overhear this conversation?
Yeah, this is happening in front of everybody.
Is this the guard or?
This is a mercenary who has also been hired to guard the caravan.
Okay, I tell the mercenary, it's like, perhaps just in case, get your. Is he the only mercenary, or is there other men with him?
Everyone here has their own protection retinue, so it's like a mixture.
I'm just gonna say, perhaps anybody with a weapon who knows how to fight, if we could just be vigilant and at the ready, just in case.
Everybody will be on guard. But for now, we're gonna start some fires, make up camp, maybe have some dinner.
Sounds good. I'll play a little music.
This will clear that. Great idea. That is going to put everybody at ease.
Just play some nice when the time's appropriate. I'll play some music.
All right.
Just take Willow with it. It's like, come on, let's go.
It takes a little bit of time, but eventually everything's circled, and the various carts disperse into a number of camps, and campfires are started. And at this point, you have some time to check out the colorful individuals that exist in this merchant caravan camp. And you can see there are people milling about. They're checking out other caravans. They're getting to know each other. And you guys set up your pot to cook. Dyson gets off and goes to the back of his wagon, and he very carefully opens up the door and goes inside for a minute.
Can I get a peek when he opens the door? Since I'm like staring at it.
Perception check. Give me the best perception check you've got.
Oh, I will do my best.
Let's go, girl.
What is my perception? Nope, it's not good.
Uh-oh. Oh, I don't see it.
Oh, that's not a great number.
No.
It's dark. It's dark. It's hard to see. It's not on you. It's fine. He just goes in there for a little bit, and then he comes out. And as he's coming out, he says, "Yes, Uncle, of course." And he closes the door. He says, "Uncle doesn't wish to be disturbed. I've notified him of our delay, But he says we're welcome to bust out the cooking supplies and enjoy some time at camp.
Sure. Show me the way.
All right. So, everything's busted out. We settle into a unusually early night and a camp. And we're going to take a little break there. And we're going to come back and meet these colorful individuals that make up this caravan when we get back.
Very colorful collection of party members as well. And interesting things happening in the world. I don't know about you all, but I'm on the edge of my seat. I haven't been this excited about anything in years. We'll be back in about 20 minutes.
With the happy.
And
Hold on. Now we should be back in just a second. There we are. I sure found those videos educational, and I hope you did as well. Let's rejoin our adventures.
Hello. Welcome back to UnKnightly Partners. I have to get used to it. It's a new show. You have to get used to the flow and the messaging. It's all part of the process. When last we left our heroes, they were on a caravan headed towards Baldur's Gate with a mysterious individual named Dyson who claims that his wealthy uncle has contracted these individuals to take him all the way to Baldur's Gate, yet refuses to be seen at all. We went on our merry journey, set out, and no problems. Came out very, very calm, nice journey. Night came a little earlier than it should. And it has been resolved that we will make camp for the night. So all of the 8 caravans, all of the eight wagons have unpacked and formed campfires, and they've all gathered about. It's an odd collection of individuals, and a simple perception check will indicate to you the kinds of people you have splayed out here.
Well, we know I'm great at those.
Absolutely. Whew, somebody else got to 1 today.
There you go. I am better than 1 person.
There you go. You nailed it.
I'm too focused on cooking.
She's making a great meal.
Yeah. Yeah, so Willow, you're cooking away. Nico and Luna, and to a lesser extent, our dear friend Guwu, you notice there are a couple different individuals. One appears to be a kind of traveling scholar. He has this long bit of parchment that he's scribbling on with his quill, going through everything. There are 2 different merchant caravans. One appears to be traveling with a selection of exotic fruits. The other one appears to be traveling with a collection of refined metals that he is going through and inspecting while you've taken some time and stopped. Each one of them has a retinue. The one traveling with metals is a collection of humans and dwarves. There's about 4 people in total. The man carrying fruits, it's just him and what appears to be his young daughter. Couldn't be more than 12 or 13 years old. And another one of the caravans just appears to be a collection of wizards. In another one appears to be some kind of clerics of some kind of religious organization. And then in the last group, there is a collection of various traveling passengers. It looks like this is just a buy a ride kind of setup where people have decided to hop on and travel to the next destination together. In that group, there is a gentleman wearing red robes that tries to keep away from everyone else.
He's the first one I go up to.
Where are you going?
Adventure. One moment. Just,
All right.
What
Who
can
you
I
go- Who are you going up to?
The last guy you talked about, the ones
The red robes? Okay.
Yes, good old red robes.
All right.
What can I perceive from him?
Give me a perception check. As you approach him, he's making an effort to cover them up. He's wearing like this kind of darkened robe over top of them, and he's trying to cover everything up and hide away. He generally stays away from everyone else.
I go up to him and was like, nice weather.
Is it? Okay, sure.
I was being facetious. My apologies.
I'm
You
sorry.
seemed you seemed you were there all alone, and I figured I'd just come by and say hi and offer you a drink. I offer him from alcohol that I have.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, the reason I curl up away from everybody is because I enjoy company. He takes a little drink. Love
Zach
it.
came by to say hello. So, what brings you out? What brings you on this your journey here?
Oh, we're not done. Okay. Just traveling, on the road again. That's me,
Oh, again, where have you been?
Mr. Traveler. Oh, I mean, I've been everywhere, man.
That sounds like quite the adventure.
Traveled the desert fair, man.
Oh, wow.
I've been everywhere.
As he took my drink, right? If I can perhaps notice what he was trying to hide, in any of the passing back and forth.
Do a religion check.
Okay. Religion. This should be interesting.
Religiosity. Tell me about religion. Nope. He's just, this is a weird dude. He's wearing some red robes. He's got them underneath his coat, and he's trying to hide them, and he's super awkward. And but that's all you know.
Well, friend, we'll be in touch. I'll see you around. And
Oh no, this was a treat. Don't be a stranger. And he moves further away from you. I'm gonna be in the darkness where you can't find me.
I've often found the darkness very comforting.
I did before. Does anybody
come back,
else? Yeah, throttle it back.
As I just come back to the group, like, do, nothing here.
Oh, nice for you to join us.
Hi.
Clank getting pots and
What
dishes.
can I say? I'm a wanderer. You know, I just like to see something different.
You learned anything?
So, what do we... Not yet. But, just a guy. Just some interesting, colorful people. Here and there, I see. Nothing too interesting yet.
Okay.
Does anybody else?
Luna is still watching the carriage.
Is she standing there?
she's like casual about it. Like she's got her bow out as if she's just like praying the area, but she's definitely like constantly side-eyeing it, just like.
Oh my god, what have I done?
Message her if I see her and just be like, how are things going? As I put like this big old cauldron pot thing
Nice.
to make gumbo this time.
Excellent.
But yeah, I'm messaging to Luna.
And I'll just play as I said I would promise that I was going to just play music in the background. So.
I saw his nephew go in, but I couldn't get a glimpse of anything in there.
Is it something that's easy to open or is it locked?
I haven't tried. I mean, he said he doesn't want to be disturbed, and he is the one paying us, so I didn't really want to annoy him.
Won't be disturbing if you're just walking for rounds as you look for danger.
Okay, she's gonna start moving towards the carriage.
and as Willow like finally gets everything together, she's gonna be humming to herself. She goes like, lie low, feel the hit wave as I go, lie low.
I look at her. I look at her like, what did you do?
Nothing. Give me a beat, bud.
Okay, the lady gets what the lady wants.
Yo, Nikki, give me a beat.
I'm not gonna beatbox, no.
Listen to the bubble as I cook some more. Lie low, lie low.
I'll change my my lute, and I take out the violin instead, and just go with the music with that.
All right.
Taste the sweet air you can't compare. Lie low, lie low. Is your tummy ready for the top treat around? Now, my companions. I get my mage hand to get the bowls ready again. Or like, go eat and sit down. Dinner's ready, or lunch, or dinner, whatever you want to call it, but it's ready for eating.
Love me some dinner.
The lunch? Oh, I love the lunch. It's my favorite.
The young girl at the caravan carrying exotic fruits has wandered over to your section because you're all a bunch of weirdos and she wants to take a look at you. So, first thing she does, right up to Guwu.
I've been stretched out like near a wheel of the cart, like I'm like half in soil. I've just kind of dug myself in, just like, which is weird for a humanoid, but yeah.
She's like, "Are you a plant?"
I don't know. I like plants. I think I might. Am I a plant? And there's like this moment of just like, I don't know, maybe.
Well, I'm just a person. My name's Sheila.
Nice to meet you, Miss Willow. Someone's talking to me.
I need an adult.
I hear him?
I mean, I assume I'm right near you. I wouldn't.
Yeah,
have
yeah,
very
you're
far.
right nearby.
What's my favorite mushroom doing?
I was just talking to him. My name's Sheila.
Oh, but hello, Sheila.
Without thinking, the gumbo's probably dripping off and onto my hand.
Hi, Sheila. Oh, you thought that was funny.
It was a little funny.
I put violin noise. Doot doot.
Wah, wah. I love it.
Excellent.
Well now, Sheila, what are you doing here? She's young. She's the young child, right?
Yeah, she couldn't be more than 12 years old from
Okay.
the looks of her.
Why are you here? If you don't mind me asking.
Oh, well, I mean, kind of boring. And my dad already checked on all the fruit, so I figured I'd come say hello to everybody.
Fruits? Wait, which one's your dad?
Over there. We run a fruit cart.
Oh, why didn't you say something sooner?
I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't. Oh,
Willow doesn't know how to, like, she feels bad. She's like, here,
I think what my
Pony.
friend is.
as you're trying to say, like, what I think my friend's trying to do, I'm casting control flames.
you make the flames form a pony or what?
A little pony to dance around.
like, yay!
Dealing with
I just-
children 101. Here,
Yeah.
pony.
Start putting like little gallop music that you hear at the like those like events like.
And she's all about it. She's loving it. She's like clapping her hands. Yay, this is
What a
fun.
good one! Thank you, Nico. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, Guwu, you okay?
He's not there anymore.
Oh,
Where'd he go?
He is currently. Let me make sure I get this right.
You took advantage while we were talking.
I don't think I
Steal the
have,
way into the night.
Yeah, I don't think I have it on my sheet right now, which is weird. But I wild shaped into a spider, and I'm currently on Willow's shoulder.
All right. Are you a normal sized spider? Or
Yeah, I'm not a giant spider.
you're just
I'm just like,
you somehow took the best part of wild shape, crumpled up into a ball and discarded it. And I love you. And it's so great.
and I'm just on her shoulder, like under her collar. Or like if she has a collar, like right
I
between.
do.
Yeah.
I have like a shelf collar.
Do I see him crawling towards her? Because as I do, I just like the thriller of the psycho music. Coming.
What's happening?
Oh
Like,
nothing.
there's a spider on you.
Where?
It's right there. It's on the shoulder. He's just like scampering around and hiding.
I left my hair for you to see.
If she catches me, then I'd like to think that even though I'm a spider, there's like maybe a tiny mushroom cap on my
It's
butt.
like spores.
Well, no, it's just like that, and then I'm just like with one little spider, like just like.
Waving. Can I message him while he's in wild shape?
Yeah.
I think so.
Oh my god.
I retain all my like knowledge
Yeah,
and
like
stuff.
he's still Guwu. He's just a spider.
I don't know if I can reply though, because I can't talk. Right?
No, you can talk in spider.
thought. Isn't it in
Yeah.
thought?
You can. We've already made message like something that you can think back. So
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay. Guwu? Is that you? Or are you something from the Underdark?
I mean, I am from the Underdark, but it is also me, so it is both of those things.
Oh, okay. I talk you back in. Okay, just stay warm then.
Did I put my brain over into Guwu?
all right. So Sheila, having been you sees the spider, goes away. Eventually, she walks up to Luna.
I'm gonna go see their dad, by the way.
He's like trying to peer in the windows in the carriage right now.
So, Luna, while you're trying to peer in the windows, this young girl walks up to you. It's just like, what are you looking at?
I'm keeping watch.
Keeping watch for what?
Bad stuff.
Okay. Is something bad gonna happen here? Or?
No, because I'm watching.
Oh. I like your sword.
It's just nice
Thank
to
you.
Willow.
Thank you.
It's real big. How do you swing that?
Lots of practice. You know, when I was a little kid like you, I had a much smaller sword, but by the time I turned 18, I could hold this sword.
Well, I mean, I wanted to try swords. Like, I wanted to try to learn to use one, but Dad says that I shouldn't. Says I just need to learn to run the cart.
Well, I think everybody should be able to defend themselves. But I guess you don't want to go against what your dad wants.
Yeah, I suppose so. Still, I
Maybe
think it'd be really cool.
You could try archery.
I guess. I'd give it a shot.
Do you want to try my bow?
Sure. Just really excited by this.
I guess I'll like try to help her see how to draw it back. Can she draw back this longbow?
Let's see. Yes. it's all that time slinging bags of fruit. I'm really strong.
And I guess she'll just start giving her pointers on archery and firing into a nearby tree.
All right. Does anyone else want to interact with any of these other people here?
Does my soup not get cat? Is it random?
It is random.
Okay.
And this is not a moment that would cause your wild cooking magic.
This would be a really bad moment to have wild magic.
Everybody's voice is low again.
Yeah. Oh no! It could be 100 different things. I have all these options.
Exciting.
Okay.
Get it squeaky like we're having helium.
I guess seeing Luna, I guess training Sheila. I'm gonna, as I attended to walk towards her dad, I'm gonna make a pass by with Nico and just be and then say something.
I'm going to say something to Nico. throw the gumbo in his face.
So are you going to be trying anything at all? Or
Oh, yes, please. Put the violet away. What do we have today, Miss Willow?
oh, well, we're having gumbo, and that wasn't exactly what I meant by try something, but yeah, no, go eat.
Give me a
performance.
Give me a performance check on this gumbo.
Let's do this. All right, cooking utensils. Clickety click.
Yeah, give me that cooking utensils check.
All right, what am I using? Am I using dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, charisma?
I don't know. How does Willow cook? Which of those skills, and then sell me on it.
I guess intelligence, because she's just doing it all in her head.
She's doing it all with her mind.
I mean, the recipe's up here.
Okay. All right. Give me that intelligence check with your cooking utensils.
If I get the measurement wrong, then whoops. Right?
That's where it all goes wrong.
I'm a badass cook, man.
It's real good. It's real good.
It's great.
It's great. Fuck you. It's the best.
I try the food, make that same hesitant face like the last. Well, no, because it's not wild magic. So it's like, just try it. Like, this is.
It doesn't have to kick this time.
No, but this is absolutely amazing, Willow. I'm just speechless.
Really?
Yeah, it reminds me of home.
You should have told me that this is something from your hometown. I would have cooked for it to give it to you earlier.
Just like Mama used to make it.
Mama. No one ever replaces Mama, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's a little sad now.
Aw.
Mama.
I think I'm poking around in Willow's pocket or bag looking for a thimble.
Okay.
And if I find said thimble, I'm going to get some gumbo.
Giggling as he calls around and I message Guwu like, Guwu, what are you doing?
I want to eat the gumbo. I need a tiny cup. Just a little big cup. This big.
For some reason, Willow has a thimble.
And yeah, you just, a spider crawls down and just like lowers it into the pot with a little silk and just like eating it.
Oh, I'm just the cutest.
A tiny spider eating gumbo with everybody.
I'm constantly social distancing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get some pebbles and put a ring around him to be like, nobody go in this area. Grab my ladle. Understood. Okay. And I sit back down next to Nico. So are you still gonna? Okay, maybe I shouldn't say try. Are you going to be doing something later?
Oh, yes, I was thinking of doing something, but I need someone to distract. Like, Darcy's not around, is he?
Yeah, like looking around. How are you alone?
Dyson is eating with you guys. He's enjoying the gumbo.
Oh, we're trying to be fucking discreet. Shit. Okay.
He's at this point. He's just kind of like accepted that Luna is just gonna stare at the cart all night.
Well, right now she's training and like
Yeah. And he couldn't be more relieved.
And because Luna realized this child is strong enough to like pull back a bow, she's definitely like handed her the greatsword to see if she can swing it.
She has a bit more trouble with the greatsword. She can like, no, this is hard. I guess I need more training.
Yeah, and Luna's not like an easy teacher either. She's just like, no, like this.
Lift it, come on.
Lift with your legs.
How is Sheila's archery skills?
She's not so good with the shooting. She can draw the bow back, but her archery skills are lacking. It's like way off. It's like, well, I'm never getting that arrow back. It's just gone.
Yeah, she switches to the greatsword when she's like, I don't want to waste all my arrows.
Can I give kind of a signal to Willow? It's like, can you message me? Kind of like,
just tap your head.
Yeah. Like,
oh yeah. We don't want the others to know the recipe for the new thing I want you to try. Yeah. And I look at what's his name, Dyson. I'm like, the chef's got to keep some secrets, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you don't know who's gonna be stealing good food around here. And then Willow makes a face, and then
after stealing it and then selling it and. Anyways, don't mind us for a while.
Okay.
And yeah, I do the messenger.
Yep.
And just like whisper like.
Yeah, it's like the plan is if one of you could distract him, I could disguise myself as him and check on said uncle. Maybe
Dyson?
Yeah, yep. Just I'll need you to like take him away for like no more than like 5-10 minutes, just away from here so he doesn't catch me, obviously.
And I look at the area just like, okay, there's Dyson, and you found a private area to do this disguise self?
I'll just pretend I'm gonna go pee somewhere.
You know what? Yeah, no, that's definitely called for privacy right there. Yeah. Okay.
So, can you get him out of here while I go pretend to go pee?
Yeah, not a problem. I got you. Yeah. Okay. Distracting Willow is on the case.
I'm smiling and I'm looking at Dyson and I'm just like,
Yeah, it is good food.
It's the best.
Why do I feel uncomfortable now?
He's just perched like in the grass, drinking out of his thimble. He's just like, woo! This is so uncomfortable.
Hey, Dyson.
Stand up and go. Excuse me. I'm gonna liberate myself and just walk away.
You gotta go take a piss. All right, you go do that.
Yes. If you were, I just kind of say to myself, and I just say to myself as I walk away, it's like, if she just wasn't so cute, I just keep walking.
He just announces it. Okay, have fun with your piss.
Remember to look down when you squat. You don't know what's there.
She's cute.
I will step over the little ring of rocks that I have around Guwu.
The Guwu safety zone.
Am I being left? Can I tell that I'm about to be alone here at the fire?
You notice that slowly people are going in other directions. At this point, Sheila and Luna have stopped their trading, so Luna is still kind of around. Luna, do you go back to monitoring the cart?
Yeah, probably. Well, I might go and get some food because I haven't eaten yet, but I'm gonna get food and then start looking at the cart again.
Okay, just like looking at it.
Just like very intensely.
It's gonna any fucking minute now.
Guwu, were you trying to do something earlier?
Oh, I was either gonna like hitch a ride on Willow, or I was gonna gesture if she's looking down and just be like,
"Pick me up."
Well, actually, it's more of a. Well, I guess I'm a spider, so you really probably can't tell. But it's
I can
more
do
of
perception, and then you can do performance to see how well you can get my attention.
Let's do that, because I'm trying to gesture mouth, because I can't
feed me or what?
No,
don't forget me.
Talk to me because I can't initiate conversation.
All right, here we go.
Performance.
Perception. 13. 11. Is that enough to get each other's attention and notice?
13. Yeah, you notice him.
And I'd smile at Dyson and be like, just 1 second. And I bend down. I'm like, and I do the little messaging again, like, hello, Guwu. Do you need anything?
What are y'all doing? Everybody's leaving. And I'm
Oh.
small.
Oh, okay. Well, our friend Nico is he's gonna check out what's going on with his
air quote in my head. Uncle.
and oh, go ahead.
The guy in the cart?
Yeah.
I thought he didn't want to be disturbed, though.
Sure, but it's a safety precaution because
Oh, are we helping him?
I mean, if it's something that he did not want to see, we just say we're sorry. But if it's something dangerous, at least I know. At least I'll say that. We know what to do and take action and be safe about it.
That sounds like helping. And I'm small, so if you put me over there, I could just, look for you. There's probably a crack or a window I can get in.
Oh, that's actually a really good idea.
And I am like curious.
He's been a spider for almost an hour.
How far is the cart from me?
It's not far. It's right
Is it
here.
within 30 feet?
Yeah, it's right next to you guys. This is where the camp is set up.
In my head,
okay.
I've been like, I'll wait for them to notice. And then I'm just like, well,
It's like, look at me! I'm a sneaky spider. Look at me! Look how I look at all the tiny spaces I can get into. Isn't this wild?
I got a plan. I'm gonna use my mage hand to pick up the little spider and just float him off to the cart as I go to Dyson, since it's not too far. And I sit on the opposite side of the car, so that way he's not looking at the cart, he's like looking at me. And I'm
Okay.
just like, so Dyson, you don't seem like you get out too much.
Oh no, I spend most of my time looking after my uncle. He requires all of my care.
Oh, is he sick?
Well, he's very old,
Uh-huh.
and so I need to look after him.
Hmm. Is he he's a human too, like you, yeah?
Yeah.
Insight. Come on, work with me this time. I know Willow's that. Willow. I can talk. Let's go, Willow. Damn it!
Nope.
The Lilith curse hits me.
yeah. This transfers. It's the same dice.
Oh, okay. And then I'll go ahead and just be like, Dyson, that seems like a rare opportunity for you to get out, and I was just curious if you could help me out with some from that history check I took earlier about like what's in here besides the trolls and the giants. You also mentioned that there's herbs and berries.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna ask for his assistance and be like, you mind you help a drow girl out in finding a berries and other ingredients so we can have more good food later. There's some trolls and giants around here, so a buddy system will be good. Yeah.
Yeah. I suppose I could. I don't have any first-hand knowledge about it, but I mean, I've read a lot of books.
Okay, this will be your first adventure. Get a little bit of a taste of it.
Right. I'm sure my uncle will be fine out by the cart.
Mm-hmm. And maybe you can find herbs from the books you've been reading that can help with your uncle. I've heard, and I just go on and talk as I pick them up and go about like how herbs can help with aching bones and certain sicknesses and whatnot. Get him totally engaged with the this case that we're on. So I'm pulling him further away from the cart too, wherever I see.
All
plants.
right. So,
And I will cast dancing lights so we can see. I can see, but I'm sure he can't.
all right.
You're looking for this stuff, okay?
So, Nico, Guwu, and Luna, you see
messaged.
Willow take Dyson away. Can't hear you. Can't hear you, Nico.
Nico, you're on mute.
Okay, that I do. So, I don't know that Guwu is on the card, do I?
I forgot to message you. I'm
No.
sorry.
No, you don't know.
Yep. Nope. Well, the sky's south. The show must go on. So.
Don't worry, man. I don't know what anything's happening.
Yeah, you don't know a plan has been hatched. You're just angrily eating
Like, oh,
food.
he's leaving. Up, she's leaving. Wonder where Guru is. Oh well, I'll just eat soup and watch a carriage.
I'm gonna watch this carriage because any minute now something's gonna happen.
I need to know too. This is important. Can I do an insight check to see if I know why Willow's doing this? Because if I am getting pulled away and I just hear her be like, "We gotta find herbs," I'll be like, oh, "I'm better at that. I'm gonna go do that."
Oh, you're on my mage hand.
So if I don't know, then let's see.
I
I'm
would
gonna jump
do,
off.
I would do it. Yeah, you cannot determine the importance of this task.
I'm better at that. So yeah, I hop off the mage hand mid-flight and kind of just sail down to the ground and start walking that way.
off a trail of webs and little mushroom parachutes. They're just going.
I could totally see like the Charlotte Web, like, you know, when the babies come out of the little hatch and they just like fly away.
That horrifying scenes in which billions of spiders fly into the air and across the countryside to reap terror on the world. That horror show.
You should Google that for Brazil. Like, it's a wow scene.
So yeah, that's where we are.
Okay. All right, so you take off after Willow.
Yeah, I'm gonna help. I'm better.
Okay,
at that.
you're a helpful spider. Good for you, Woo. All right, Nico.
I continue. I've disguised myself as Dyson, and walk back.
Do I see him walk back to this carriage?
Yes.
Because I just saw him leave.
You saw Nico go away and Dyson go away with Willow, and then you see Dyson come back all by himself, and Nico and Willow are gone.
Well, she's gonna like draw her bow and be like, what?
You're a wizard.
How are you? Were just. What are you?
It's like I just kind of like I just take out like one of my instruments and just like strum a little bit. Hopefully she'll get it. She's like,
who are you?
Anybody can play an instrument.
Like you play flute. Who are you?
Oh my God! You killed Nico and took his instruments. You son of a bitch!
Is she still with the little girl?
No, the little girl is left.
She
Okay. That's like, it's calm down. It's me, Nico. Shh.
Why are you?
Keep down. Come here, okay? So it's like it's like sorry. I should have informed you, but you seemed like you were having fun, so I didn't want to bug you. I'm gonna go check on the uncle. If you could just be the watch and just, when Dyson and Willow get back, I'd appreciate that. Sorry for not telling you earlier.
Okay, you're lucky. I was about to shoot you, probably in the eye.
I know. And you probably most likely would have got it.
No, almost definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I just like turn around and then start looking, keeping watch.
I need you.
So we both turn around and just like, yeah.
All right. So, What do you do next?
I go up. I go, Uncle, I'm sorry. I know you don't like to be disturbed. I just wanted to check on you, and I open up the card.
Okay. Just as you start to open this, you put your hand on the door. It starts to creak open, and you hear rattling inside the cart. And then a massive stone hurtles down from the sky and smashes the cart to pieces in front of you, blasting you backwards off of the steps.
Okay.
Well, it's more like, ah!
Does the skies wear off?
Too?
Yeah. The both of you need to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Thank God for my naivety.
Welcome to my nightmare.
Okay, so dexterity save, you said?
Yes, please. Should be up near the top by your armor class.
Well, this happens.
Okay.
So
you both make it out.
I just snap and take off the disguise.
You take 4 damage from the flinders flying off from this destroyed cart. The both of you. You saved. It would have been more otherwise. Meanwhile, out in the woods with Dyson and Willow, thump, 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 as massive, hairy feet hit the ground around you, heading towards the caravan camp. And that's where we're going to end today.
Uh-oh.
What the hell?
Oh my god.
Oh no.
I mean, like, who was keeping watch for the giants and trolls?
I'm beginning to suspect that this is a dangerous situation they've gotten themselves in.
Perhaps.
Perhaps
it is.
Well, I know I'll be having trouble getting to sleep tonight. This was an exciting adventure. I hope you'll join us next week to see what the big feet were. Puck, take us out.
Thank you. Thank you so much to my friends who have joined me today for this game. Thank you so much for everybody for watching and tuning in for this extra content that we have decided to put out. I know a lot of people are, stuck at home right now. So we want to put a little bit something extra out for people to keep them entertained and hopefully have a fun story on the end of it. If you like what you see, be sure to give us a follow. We're still collecting donations for both Gen Con and Extra Life. We got a merch store in the down there part where you can sign up. You can get all kinds of cool stuff. Thank you so much, Shadowmancer. You get all kinds of cool things from our merch store. We got Scott merchandise, and we got Avalon Knights Academy 2020 graduating class merchandise, and a couple other things and more to come. All these incredible people that you see here you can find in our other show. 3 of them you can find in our Deadlands show on Tuesdays, and Willow you can see in her role as Lilith on our regular Sunday night show. I believe that's it for today. Be sure to check us out on Discord, follow us on Twitter, keep track of everything, keep in the know of everything we got going on. And if you're first time watching us, give it a follows. Follows are free and we really appreciate it. But until next time, class dismissed.
The singer, Alanis Morissette, vampire, dead ringer, Wing Wong Wombi, it's a skeleton and zombie, and the ghoul and the ghast and the vampire song. You ought to know. Nate said, well, they should form a band.